when it comes to drop points just now, Box Gaming already proven otherwise. They will not to be dropping where we actually predicted them to be, and some teams just happen to be surprising us so much. Like they are dropping where their unusual spot. It's like their secret strategy coming up for the grand finals here. So like predictions in previous section, also in so many studying before, it's expected Aeroof to be dropped in Sanovska, but not PW888. But this time PW888 will occupy Sanovska as well. Some teams change their drop spot, some of them stays. Aerowolf will have a friendly neighbor, but will they mark their own respective territory? Will they actually not breach each other compound?
Yeah, this was the thing that we talked about prior to the start of the first game, whereby will the predicted drop spots actually be the same? But yeah, it really changes depending on the flight path, depending on all the other things as well. But then again, will this change as well for Phil? Looks like he's the only one here from Iconic PH inside this compound. What is he doing here all alone? Where's his teammates? So now it's 1 against 3 from Xavier. It's not good for him.
It's not great. It's really at the end's meet here. He's welcoming death right across. He still knocked one down. He didn't manage to actually get the kill, but Phil too far apart from the rest of the team. Choco Jar or Choco Jr., which one you prefer, got himself a first blood. What?
Wait, hang on. Is AK playing tag here with Jumper? Like, none of them has anything. And the best one, Jumper is going towards Fredo. Fredo has a car.
Oh, no.
Fredo, no.
Oh, no.
Hang on. What? What is happening here? What? They managed to
knock YG.
No, Jumper will be taken out. Oh.
My God, what just happened? This is not what we expected it to be in the second game. Icon for throw. Try to revive their mates here. They managed to knock one down. 60 players alive. 4 have been taken out from the game. And Yidu Gang just now, that was a happy moment for a bit until YG Lord arrived with that shotgun. Holy smoke, what just happened? And AK tried to make a U-turn and said, nope. They got a call. And now YG just arrived with the whole team, and now Yidu Gang didn't expect that to happen. That was comical.
I'm so confused that we saw Matoy being taken out early, and now iShot's getting the revenge for his brother there. But I'm so confused. Like, why are they alone in the first place? I know the drop points might be a bit far, but at least you would kind of be closer to each other, I guess.
Oh, maybe he's trying to scout things out. But this gonna be the first giveaway code for you guys. BFDN ZC VZX B6. It's gonna be the first code to be taken. You snooze, you lose. But that's a very long shot coming up from iShot.
Oh yeah, that is a good one there. Both on Z6. That is how you are going to punch in PUBGMobile.com/redeem. There you go. 4th row will be taken out, and same goes for Edo 10 as well. Oh my goodness. So looks like Iconic PH, they did fairly well in the first round. They did actually very, very well. But early on this time, they lost 2 team members, and Rex. Oh, Rex, we saw that, Rex. We saw that. He wanted to do the dance first before killing him off.
We're talking about him taunting over the teams that got the most kill in the last round. Iconic Philippines will not stand down at this. 4th row, I'm sure he's holding some grudge, but it's all fun and tease. But back about for the rest of member of Iconic Philippines, they only have blank left. They have to be extra careful. Don't want to be the first one to be out after getting themselves the first placement just now. So they have to be very cautious when it comes to placing themselves. Just as long as they can survive until top 5, it's going to be A-okay.
You know what? Just now the code actually reminds me of.
What?
Reminds me of the chew boxes. Oh my god! If only they still have.
You didn't still have that. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I wish.
We have no clue what's in the box, right?
It's a box of mystery. It's a Pandora's box.
Wow.
It's a Chudora's box. Wow.
A Chudora box? Nice.
You
might as well Cloudora box. Cloudora box doesn't sound so bad as well. Sorry, that was very. We got sidetracked as always. But back about yes, Naya. YG had a great run. They got themselves 2 kills from Yudu Gang just now. We got themselves the previous chicken dinner. It was a surprise for us of what just happened. Comical, even very entertaining. On the school area, Xavier this time will not bomb into Box Gaming. Box Gaming seems to be changing the drop spot the moment Xavier took up a good fight against them in the early game for the first match today.
Yep, Xavier so far. Well, so far we're seeing them at 12th place. So the leaderboard on the right side also comprises of the points that they currently have as well. So yeah, so that's interesting information. So in case those of you who kind of left the stream, maybe just to take a short break and you're coming back to wanting to know, oh, how many points have your team collected? Yeah, it's all there as well. So a lot of information being put up there by our production team. And there you go. And the circle. This is a very kind circle. Right smack in the middle. Unless it chooses to be evil and moves up north later on.
Yeah, at least it's not the same circle as before, which did actually ended up between Farm Shelter and Milta. I predicted it's going to be at the Medusa intersection, but it was wrong. So we're going to have to wait and see, will it be a Pachinki circle or will it be a skull or even Rosshog at this point? These are highly possible places or spots that might be ended up with the last couple of circles. The ones that are coming up late, I don't think that's actually a disadvantage for them. Like for example, Geek Fam, even Arrow Wolf come out from the eastern side of the bridge. I'm not sure if that's the bridge they want to cross because the western side seems to be very vacant.
Exactly. You would have studied by now and you would have had the experience of playing game number 1. So you know that Bigatron is there. And plus, if you see the predicted drop points, Bigatron actually drops in at farm, which is closer to the bridge. So don't race yourself. Just go to the left side. At least you would have an entry point into the main island first, the main peninsula. Then you can decide what you want to do from there. But Bigatron looks like they are interested in playing in the middle as well. Most of the teams are in the middle around Pochinki area already.
I imagine if a circle just shift towards one direction entirely different from what they predicted. It's going to be a hustle for most of the players. Still occupying shooting range, Yudu playing this very safely because they do know they lost 2 members already. Having casualty on their side the moment they try to pick a fight against Young on Galacticons, which are very far apart from the rest of all the other teams inside of the game. Yes, Naya is very vacant. They have so many spots to occupy themselves into mansion. They can go into shelter, which have PW Typo 8 waiting. So the middle part of the map is just too much. It's all the whole bunch of teams will actually try to fight against each other, pincering around because the judgment call is now. We're waiting for the net circle to appear, and it's still going to be in the middle of it. It will be a Rosar, will it be Pachinki? We have no clue.
Yeah, speaking about too much, you know what happens if you put too much of ingredients into your unnecessary ingredients into your fried rice?
What?
It'll be Uncle Roger coming to you and say, Hiya, this one cannot. Uncle Roger not happy. Hiya.
Is that a meme that I don't know of?
What?
Should
Uncle
I know
Roger?
that?
Chuchu, really? You don't know Uncle Roger?
I've been living in a cave, man. I'm so sorry.
No! What? Ladies and gentlemen, somebody please help Chuchu out here. Please go to her social media and share her that meme of Uncle Roger, please. Please.
I have so many haters. I'm so scared of social media these days. That's why I try to stay away as much as possible.
Chuchu, I am disappointed in you for the first time in my life. How could you not
I'm
know?
sorry to disappoint you, sir.
Yeah.
Cloud. Is this the same guy that actually taught how to cook rice?
Yeah, that
Oh
me.
yeah, okay. Then I
Uncle
know
Roger.
that I know that guy.
Oh,
I didn't know his name is
guys.
Roger. I didn't know he's like that guy that yell at the person that actually cooked the rice wrongly. But you know, never separate Cloud with his rice. That's one thing I learned about Cloud. But back about the game, Cloud. We're talking about VGM. But before that, again, don't forget to vote for your eSport Mobile Player of the Year. You can just vote any player from the South Asia region. If you want a Bigatron Red Aliens, if you want players from Yudu Gang, just vote away anybody. If you want to vote me, no, not me, just the players.
Yep, just the players. But don't forget as well our peak viewership milestone special grades for all if we do hit 200,000 viewers, 300,000 viewers, even better, 400,000 viewers, because we'll get a permanent set from that. So you don't want to miss out on this. Definitely share it out. Let your buddies, everyone else know what's happening, because we all want that free stuff.
Oh yeah,
Especially
including
Uncle
me and who doesn't like freebies? But speaking of which, if we are between the breaks, do actually play the mini games, because you might win yourself something as well. So there's a lot of giveaways and a lot of gifts for you guys who's watching. Thank you so much for those actually supporting English stream. You guys are awesome too. We need more love and more attention from you guys. So sometimes we miss the audience, especially when it comes to offline event. The pandemics has been all over the place. Be sure to stay safe. But back about Team Secret here, they are scouting the area. They do know there's a couple of teams that might march into their direction, but so far nobody that close up just yet. Cake Fam, you have to give a lot of credit for damn root last match.
I have to admit that Geek Fam actually surprised me in game number 1. So can they be consistent? Well, okay, I'm still holding my horses. I want to see how Geek Fam perform in day 1. Of course, we only have a course of 3 days. Geek Fam is a team that, to me, needs to step it up as what they've done in the PMPL MYSG. They need to step up their performance if they want to get at least the 4 slots into PMGC in the PNWLC.
I have to agree. After they can, all the teams here are high calibers enough to meet up and stand up for the globals here. I'm talking about Southeast Asia, one of the regions that's really been looked out to and been looked up upon from players all around the world. To participate in South Asia Grand Final is more than, I say, great enough for these players, but to actually participate in the World Championship later is more greater glory for them. Obviously, Bigatron Aliens is already one of the invited teams. They got themselves that slot, but who will be joining for the other 4 slots there?
Yeah, who will be joining? That will be the big question here. Of course, all these teams so far, everyone has a chance, because everyone's just so good. And we can see they still maintain all 16 teams. And this is the third circle. Although Iconic PH, they have lost most of their team members, but they are still in it to hang out for positioning points. Now we're looking at Yangon Galacticos. Looks like they're coming towards SMG. Gunfire here. Coming in from Jenny. Putra. And Jindox. Now Tabio be taken out by Tricity. And now Jenny still not letting go of Lord there. They need to try and make their rotation. They are not in the position that they want to stop and take these fights.
Oh, but all the gunfires kind of attracted way too much attention. Aura coming in from the top of the hill. SMG standing on the ground. Kashi take away from the hands of SMG. And Savior taking a kill still in the last minute. My goodness me! An AK! Steve!
Ooh.
Aura! They cannot run away. Young and Galactico's been sandwiched, squeezed in by 3 teams, all different direction. And SMG read the idea. They know there's one more team out on top of this hill. They need to migrate, reposition themselves ASAP.
Absolutely. You don't want to get caught, especially when the circle closes in on you and you're at the lower ground, and then they will be at the higher ground overlooking yourself. And now Gigvan QB with the long range shot. Looks like he got a couple of damage there onto the other side. Yudu Gang, on the other hand, only has Man Paparang as well as Drax, the last 2 team members. And the circle seems to have shifted down a little bit. So that will force both Man Parang and Drax to actually try to find a way to get to the other side. Are they just going to rush in there? Drax is probably going to be prepared here.
It's too risky taking out by Yudu Gang. Yes, they got themselves a last chicken dinner, but in the meantime, to take that risk, fighting against a whole team of PWT Pro 8, one of the best Titans down there, they don't want to risk it. They already have lost too heavy of a casualty. Might as well back down for a bit, play for placement. They are tanking the blue a bit more, but Manparang's side, they don't have enough utility to sustain that blue zone for such a long time. Third phase is not as painful as the next one, but the Great Migration happens at 4th. We do know that's going to happen. Gig Fam, they surprises us.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm still surprised though, but give them a little bit more time just to see how they perform in this round. So far, they have been performing, at least in this round, like how we know them. But oh, that long range shot. The last team member of Iconic PH Blacks been taken out, and unfortunately, they will bow out at 15th place. I don't remember them getting any kills, so there will be 0 kills for Iconic PH this round.
That's a shame. They got themselves number 1 just now. That's gonna hurt for their overall standing. But RIQ for shame for Boss Gaming.
Here we
Boss
go.
Gaming just arrived. Oh, he's just gonna say goodbye now. RIQ then Spider coming out from behind. Chopper taking down on D2E. Louis taking 60 at G9. Ranked. What happened? Beer taking on Chopper. They fight back. RIQ. This is not what they expected. Saying go for Box Gaming. But what just happened? Box Gaming now only have Pimo with the Scar L fighting against across the window. Where will they go? And now I think that's gonna be Beer, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's Ernie taking fight down RRQ and closes Box Gaming, who turned himself into a box. Well fought by RQ, standing their ground.
Oh my goodness. RRQ, they almost lost it there. But Ernie, he had to be the star man for his team. Good thing he had the positioning in terms of firing there. Now we're moving over to Gig Fam. Looks like they'll be going up against PW888. Sane has been taken down by Ice. And now Ice has the high ground. Ice, he will take down Snipes. And now Sane been finished off as well. And now looks like Gig Fam Kilby is in trouble here. Kilby, he has the high ground there. Just going up and down. 4-5 now. Can he finish off Kilby? And yes, Kilby has been knocked down. And now it is damn rude again. The last man standing. He didn't go there with his buddies. So it's 3 against the entire PW888. Oh my goodness. What was that move from Gig Fam? That is quite questionable for me.
As too reckless, I have to say, PW888 is one of the team you cannot underestimate them. They know how to take a fight, take it long distance, close range, or even middle range here. But Gig Fam, damn Root has to survive solo all the way again. He might as well take the solo king for tomorrow because he's been taking a lot of fight solo handedly. Bigatron are fighting one of a team here. Arrow Wolf, Renal Ray again versus Bigatron, and also VGM in between. I don't know why they place themselves in such a sticky position, but Tuan Z is actually screaming for help. Tom just arrived, but they're just making it harder for VGM here. They're stuck between so many teams.
Oh, it's just so hard right now. Luxy with the long range shot here onto Arrow. And now we can see Renari try to find cover for himself. Good thing is that BTR, they have somewhat of the circle. They have the high ground as well, but definitely if you play on the edge of the circle, you need to make that move right next once the 5th circle shows itself. And now Arrow Wolf, they are being pinned down here by multiple angles. No, it's just not good for the BTR one angle, and now Bart pinning them down from another angle as well. Oh man, how are they going to get out of this mess?
We have no clue. All waiting and praying for the blue to close in as fast as possible, because we do know right now at the edge of a circle they were only saved by the blue. If not, they have to cut across each other. If they were to move parallel, it's going to be the fight until the middle of a circle. So either they stand down now and the circle just migrate. 45 seconds for the players to move. TSJ Cosmo taking down on ASTP, and TSJ got fight back against, but All-Star team, it seems like it's going to be goodbye for them, and they will have to wait for the next round, which is going to be a different map. But Erangel is over for them today. TSJ winning that fight against All-Star Team Puyao, and now waiting for Bigatron taking a fight against Aura.
Oh, but then again, look at this. But also have another team right in front of Arrow Wolf. Tries to get into the circle, and now Bart is trying to block them from coming in. But however, SMG, they are on the lower ground, though. Bart still has eyes onto Arrow Wolf. The tapping here coming in with the Scar L from Bart. And Potato have been taken out by Tuans with a grenade kill here. And now Jaden right behind the stove. Putra still tapping in onto Jaden, not letting them any opportunity to come in. Yes, they managed to come in now, but they will park themselves in an open area with multiple vehicles still active.
changing the pizza for Putrofa now, but will it be them not exposing too much information with that kind of spray? The airdrop happened to just drop right in front of them. That's a good opportunity and also a good berry if they need the airdrop to be. But will they go for it for SMG? They are on the lower ground for now. Bigatron fighting against VGM. Aero kind of scattered all over the place. While VGM fighting for their survival and now have to fight RRQ and also Aura around the corner, but none of them actually in the circle yet, and they are pruning, waiting to just go inside, cut across so many teams. They will have to cut across Aero first. VGM, they are being forced to say where they were, and Uina seems like hopping onto their UAZ, but look at the nades tossing all over the place, not hitting anybody yet, but that gives so much information about the team that's already inside of the safe zone.
Oh, now we're moving over to Team Secret. Looks like they're trying to find their opponents there. Just in front of them, PW888. Eye shots now. Looks like they take down Kopai. And now he finds out another one. And there you go. Kopai will be down and out. TT as well. It's in the same scenario. Not good for PW888. However, they managed to get a knockdown to Rex somehow. And now UI finisher for Kopai. TT have been figured out by UI as well. And Ice. Wow, that's a third party. Xavier Rabbits finishing off Ice.
Oh, well, looking at the teams that are not fighting right now, I do see the kill fit is going crazy. SMG getting so many kills just now, down to 9 teams, only 24 players. Some of the teams only have 1 member and some others still have 4, but not Team Secret. They sacrificed 1. Same goes for Aura. Only have 2 members left here, fighting against the whole team of SMG, who happen to be favored by the circle as well. It's right in the middle of it, but they got clustered by so many teams. Woo! Cosmos taking down on Ernie, who's trying to take covers from, but will be denied entrance. And now Bigatron tossing over so many nades in between. Era surviving and bleeding out roses. Only have Steve to rely on. They were taken down by Arrow Wolf. Might be, possibly, while Xavier taking a fight. What happened? They bomb each other out for Xavier's team.
Oh, and now Steve now has 1 in front of him to deal with. The jump shot comes in, and Steve finishes off Beer. And there you go, but it gets not done yet. Steve is not down to 20% health. Steve will be down and probably will be out after this. And now we can see Rabbits will need to find a way into the circle as well. But currently, the circle belongs to SMG.
Oh my. Seems like SMG is not going down for this round. Can they hold that circle? Aura taking down RQ Ernie, and now RQ struggling with G9. Being taken so much pressure by the Suxy side. Scar Allen's hand, Aura in the back. RQ plays themselves at 8th place so far with 4 kills in hand.
Oh, and now we can see here that Zaxi from Bigatron Ray Alias, they'll need to force their way into the circle. He drives in straight, but then again, he's still pretty much in an open area as we can see here. And now SMG, their opponents from the previous round. This may be a revenge at SMG. They have a good spread here. They have a little bit of a compound, but they are on the lower ground. That is a little bit of a disadvantage for them. But UI tapping it out with a mini onto pin. You don't see UI using the mini that often.
I have to agree, usually it's going to be Mata and UI are going to be the fragger right in front with a pan, obviously. But back to us again we go. Aura placing themselves at 7th place. So that's a bit of less problem for some teams. While the others still struggling to get into the circle, we have SMG right smack in the middle with Bigatron with the higher ground. They have the terrain to play with. But will it be enough room for SMG? They need more covers, they need more structures. Oh, that nade! Bigatron did a big one! Kill steal by Xavier team! And also you are taking the kill steal as well! What just happened? SMG! They are going out strong! So many teams surrounding them, but they will try to hold their ground.
Oh, there you go. SMG will toss in the next nade. And there is it. The mole being tossed out by Putra. They are not letting BTR go, but Chai Down Lan taking out 1 team member of BTR. Kill stealing there. But never mind. SMG, they still have the circle for now. Until the next circle will close in. Who will get the next circle? And we can see most teams, they are in the circle at this point. Team number 1, Arrow Wolf. They are playing by the edge of the circle, but the next circle will be revealed to us. And it will be still SMG having 2 members in the circle.
Too much being blessed. Yeah, SMG got the circle. They got themselves the airdrop as well. But Jenny got clipped quite a lot from the side of Xavier's team. Trixidity tried to put on hold for that angle, putting us so much pressure. Bot taking down on Dow again from Xavier. And seems like they've been taking quite a number of bullets from the side of Xavier's team. Yuhai managed to take down the fragger of SMG. They need help for bot. But Yuhai already marched forward here. Team Secret segregated, fanning out for the positions, making sure they got all the angles surrounding SMG, cornering them as much as possible. Bigatron marching towards that side as well. We have one more team, Gig Fam, approaching slowly alongside with Team Secret here. And look at Putra fighting against Xavier, but there's too much team to handle. I shot being punished on the side of two overpicking by Arrow. So where would they go here? Will they pick on SMG first, or will it be Arrow to taken down by Team Secret?
Oh my god, Yuhai just had to be the thorn coming in from behind onto SMG's party. The grenade kill from Yuhai, and now SMG, they not only need to take care of their fronts, they need to take care of their backs as well. So this will be so difficult for SMG at this point. Plus they're stuck in the middle, and the eye shots have been taken out by Spawn from Arrow Wolf. And now that could be the saving grace here for SMG. SMG takes out another one here as Spawn. Now he's taking out the blue, and now Rex for another angle. He's still playing by the ledge here. Managed to secure one more toss of a nade there by UI, but that would mean that Jenny have been taken out by Rabbids as well. And now UI will need to try and find the entry point because the circle currently famous Team Secret actually.
Oh, Team Secret happened to be in the middle of it, taking the position away from SMG. Arrow Spar seems like struggling with the blue zone. He got knocked down, finished off by the play zone. Down to 4 teams only. Arrow plays himself at 5th place here. SMG have to take down on Rabbids. Team Secret marching in, just making sure they are there. And also Gig Fam is still around the corner. Seems like most of the Malaysian team still survive so far, but Rabbids taken down by Putra. He spots him out, down to top 3. Will it be SMG? Will it be Team Secret, or will it be Gig Fam? All 3 teams of Malaysia holding Erangel quite strong.
Oh my goodness, and we can see here the top 3 teams here, 5 more alive, and Team Secret having 8 kills so far. Yuhai not letting go of Trixinity at this point, and now Yuhai with the spray goes out with the M4, but then again Yuhai, he tries to go for the wraparound here. Trixinity still holding on. He has made a barricade with the vehicle. So far so good for him, but Yuhai, he is going up and down trying to find a good entry point here. Damroot is actually waiting at the side. If Yuhai exposes himself to Damroot, he could be taken out. Damroot is here. Oh my goodness!
Oh, Damroot got scouted out by Yuhai! No, he knocked out first! No! That's placing Gig Fam on 10th place. Eliminated. Team Secret got more men that he can handle, but down to 2v2. It's gonna be Team Secret versus SMG. MX Yuhai! Yuhai got knocked down. It's gonna be Team Secret battling on 2nd place. SMG! Winner, chicken dinner.
Still moving under gunfire. SMJ, your chicken dinner winners. Second game.